Welcome to DJ Motivation Podcast with DJ Johnny Scott, your host. And listen, this podcast is designed to be the first thing you listen to as soon as you wake up. Every day of the week, this podcast is going to motivate you, get you pumped up, get you to change your state of mind. Share this podcast, share it with your friends, like it, okay? Leave comments if this resonates with you, and I'm lucky you're here. DJ Johnny Scott signing out. DJ Motivation with DJ Johnny Scott. Are you ready to go? Let's get this going. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Lift off your day. Let's go. All right, DJs, I'm so glad that you're here for episode 1, okay? It's all about getting your mind right as a DJ, seriously. And I know this is a thing that most of guys in the industry don't talk about, okay? So let's get right into it. Today's lesson is about vision boards, okay, in the 21st century. Now, a vision board, you may have never heard of this. If you're a little kid, if you're an older DJ, who knows? You might not have ever heard about this, but this is one of my favorite things to manifest musical goals in life, okay? So let's get right into it. So what is a vision board? Well, first off, there's a movie called The Secret. And I really recommend, if you've never heard about it, go Google it. Go look it up, man. Seriously, The Secret. There's a guy in there who talks about the vision board and how he put all these things on this little poster board and he cut out all these things and, put them on there. Things he wanted to do in his life, okay? Now, he let these boards sit for years in his office. He visualized them every day. Now, every day he would look at these boards and he'd get the good feelings in life about these things becoming a reality, okay? He'd really start to visualize and get in a real state of happiness and joy and love and just like, yes, I know this is going to happen, okay? And it didn't matter how crazy the dream was, the dream house, the dream wife, the whatever. He put it on the board, okay? Now listen, in the 21st century, you have a smartphone, right? All right, listen, you click on your smartphone. One of my mentors talked about this. You click on that smartphone literally 300, 400, 500, 800 times a day, depending on how much you're on social media, on your phone texting, whatever else. And every time you see your home and your lock screen. So why don't you turn your home and your lock screen into a vision board, okay? Now look, you can go on canva.com. That's my favorite place if you just want to do it in the cloud. And you can literally just put in the pixels or the dimensions of your phone. You can literally drop pictures that you find on Google and, write text over top of it. You could really make this phone vision board very much your own, okay? I don't know what your goals are as a DJ. It could be to get out of your bedroom. Maybe you're a 16-year-old, you're in your bedroom. Maybe you want to start doing gigs, you want to start networking with guys. Who knows? Maybe you're a touring DJ and your literally goal is to become like the next Deadmau5. Maybe you're right in the middle. Maybe you're Deadmau5 and your goal is to become, I don't know, the only DJ that we like. I don't know, who knows? Here's the thing. It doesn't matter if you're not famous or you're famous and you're listening to this. We all have goals. It doesn't matter how rich you are or how poor you are. We all have goals. And I'll give you a little story about how powerful this vision board thing is for me, okay? Now let's get into it as far as a DJ. Look, I was a really young DJ and I was dreaming about playing New York City, okay? This is before, the smartphone thing was like really the way it is today and the internet was really the way it was today. It just wasn't like that when I was a DJ and a kid, okay? In the house music scene. And drum and bass and techno. I mean, you name it. I'm really into electronic dance music, if you couldn't tell. But listen, I put on this board basically a picture, right, of New York City. Clubs there. I put pictures of that. I put sayings of me playing in Australia, all kinds of stuff, okay? Just crazy stuff. And I wrote it down also in a vision book. A friend of mine, Christopher Jordan, taught me about a vision book, which we'll get into another day about how to write this down. But this is just a vision board, okay? So I put these pictures and these sayings on this vision board, and literally, guys, things started to happen. I kept pushing, kept working, and obviously this doesn't happen without effort. But the next thing you know, a kid from Kansas gets an agent. A kid from Kansas is playing in New York City. A kid from Kansas is playing at a famous club called the Limelight in New York City. Now, I didn't become a resident there, but I'll tell you some crazy things. I met Peter Gatien. There's a movie you can check out called Party Monster. with Macaulay Culkin and Seth Green. Crazy movie about the Limelight, okay? One of the most famous clubs in New York City, and I feel blessed that I ever got to play there, okay? I played there. I was supposed to play in the basement. I got to play in the main room because of my friend Anthony Nero, who was not my friend at the time. We had just met off a plane, honestly. He blessed me with letting me play there. And guys, it was 100,000 watts of sound, 20,000 watts worth of monitors, and I could feel the bass ricocheting my body, okay? They were suspended on rubber bands at turntables, had an old Yuri mixer, literally 3 knobs. And the crowd booed me first, guys. The first track I played, and then after that I went harder into techno and really more like a New York style. And you know what? They started loving it, man. They started dancing, they started going at it. It was honestly one of the greatest experiences of my life, okay? I was so nervous I couldn't even do any drugs or alcohol. Literally, I drank a few Red Bulls and got jacked up on Red Bull because I was just that nervous, okay, of fucking it up. I even got told if I screwed it up, they'd kick me out of the club by the owner, okay? That's some pressure, man. But you know what? I came up to the pressure and I took it. And all that happened because I put this on a vision board. Now, I didn't know my partner, Anthony Nero. I didn't know anyone in New York City except my uncle who lived in New Jersey, okay, and my family that lived in New Jersey. They have nothing to do with music, by the way. But guys, today, what's the action plan? This is how powerful it is. I wanted to explain that in a story, but I want you to go to your computer, get on Google, look up The Secret, watch that movie, learn more about vision boards, learn more about the process of visualization. Number 2, I want you to pick out all the goals that are the most important and sayings about music, about DJing, about your family, whatever it is you want, but put those together in a collage at canva.com, put it in the pixels ratio or the matrix of your phone, okay? You can look this up. How many pixels high is my phone? How many pixels width is my phone? And you can do that by the model, guys, and you can type that in when you build something in Canva. You can put the design in pixels. It's really easy. Find pixels on Google, text over top of it, save it as a JPEG, and make that your home screen. That's your homework for the very first lesson of my DJ podcast, okay? Period. Now, I hope you got a lot of value out of this today. And go crush the day, guys. Go crush the day as a DJ right now, okay? Get motivated. I hope this was helpful. I hope that you got value out of this, and this is some thought-provoking stuff. Well, you made it to the end of the DJ Motivation Podcast for the day. I'm so lucky that you're here. If you got real value out of this, please go to your social media and share this on your Facebook page. Share this on your friends, your family, your loved ones, or other DJs who need this advice today. If it resonated with you, go over to iTunes and like us and get this page to the top. Everything helps. Now, guys, if you want more information and you want to hear about our Facebook Lives events and the things we're going to be doing here at the DJ Motivation Podcast, just go to djmotivation.com. Opt in. You're going to get some free music from me, DJ Johnny Scott, and some other free goodies along the way as you get emails from us. Okay, so remember, share this, like this, and go over to djmotivation.com and opt into our list. We're lucky you're here. We'll see you next time on the podcast.